To win the $1 million prize, 8 players needed to hide on campus. As long as they could evade the manhunt for 20 minutes, they would take home the $1 million prize. Player 1 Okabu found a missing corner on the wooden deck, so he filled it in with matching wooden planks. Hiding inside would definitely not get discovered. Only by lifting this small floorboard, you can find Okabu. Player 2 Matsuo planned to disguise himself as a speaker on the classroom wall. He built a pillar, then stood inside it, with his head disguised as the speaker. Every time Matsuo hides himself, it's always a surprise. Player 3 Soben chose to hide in the gymnasium storage room. Soben built a hiding space inside the room. He just had to open this spot and climb in, then open the inner door to hide inside. Player 4 Akiyama wasn't going to disguise himself as a student this time. He chose to hide in the home economics classroom. He added an extra stove and hid inside this small cabinet. Only by lifting the pot lid you can find him. Player 5 Yumekawa Kuko chose to hide between these two doors. He moved the wall outward a bit, then sealed the wall shut. It couldn't be opened from the front. Only by sliding the door open, you can see him. Player 6 Nagano planned to hide inside the library. Nagano also sealed this spot off. Used marble for the modified materials. If students knocked on the wall, they wouldn't notice it was hollow behind. Then pulling out the hidden secret door you can find him. Player 7 Nakajima planned to hide at the teaching building entrance. Modified the umbrella bin at the door, then hid in the deepest part. Put real umbrellas outside to confuse the searchers. Player 8 Kikuta first sealed the wall next to the cabinet, then placed a dummy inside the cabinet. If someone opened the cabinet and found the fake Kikuta, they'd think it was a prank, while the real Kikuta hid behind the secret door. As the countdown ended, students rushed to every corner of the campus. Many students passed right by the players. Students also showed up at Soben's hiding spot, but they left after finding nothing unusual. Students suspected Yumekawa Kuko's spot, but the props were too well made. They left after failing to find any flaws. When the camera cut to Okabu, unfortunately students didn't notice the decks change. Only 6 minutes remained in the first half. Several girls also came to Matsuo's spot. Could they spot Matsuo on the wall? Sure enough, Matsuo became the first unlucky player eliminated. I wasn't the least bit surprised he was found. At the same time, a student checked the cabinet and got scared by Kikuta's dummy inside. This was all Kikuta's plan, so the dummy in the cabinet wouldn't arouse the student's suspicion. At Akiyama's hiding spot, a student noticed something wrong with the stove, but couldn't figure out how to open it. Meanwhile, Nakajima also faced a crisis. A student was searching carefully. No flaws were found at Nakajima's spot yet, but Akiyama was found by a classmate. Akiyama was eliminated just like that. When the camera cut back to Nakajima, a student with glasses had already noticed something off. The player hiding inside was panicking. In the end, he was also eliminated. At the gym storage room where Soben hid, a group of elementary students rummaged around, and at the deck where Okabu hid, students were also checking. They noticed someone was underneath. Soon a kid found how to open it. Okabu was eliminated just like that. At Soben's spot, students had already opened the first door. Soben immediately panicked. Finally, a kid climbed inside and opened the second door. 6 players were eliminated in the first half. The second half of the game began. Students checked all their hiding spots. When 7 minutes remained,